All right, Poulter, first off, welcome back to Winnipeg after some time with Norfolk. Just how excited are you to get the call up and be back here in the AHL?
I mean, it's really exciting to come back home and finally put on the Manitoba Moose jersey in the regular season.
Yeah, just take me through what the season was like in Norfolk. Some pretty solid numbers from yourself. Just take me through what the experience was like down there in the ECHL.
I mean, just my goal going down there was just fine tune my game, make sure that whenever something happened, I was called upon to come back up here. I was ready to go, and I was just trying to find my game and be consistently putting a good effort in every single night. And they have a great group of guys there, great team. So, it was a good experience for me to go down there and be with that group and learn about myself as a player and be ready to come back here.
Did it help having the experience of training camp and having some of those Norfolk guys up here on PTOs just so you can maybe get a little bit of chemistry? Obviously, it wasn't a super long time to get to, know faces and all that stuff, but did it help having a little bit of previous experience with some of those guys?
Yeah, it definitely always makes it a lot easier, knowing a couple guys going in before, and living with Zalotti and Isley made it a lot easier having two guys that I know pretty well now, and spent a lot of time with them. And it's a good group down there. Everyone's pretty close and lives pretty close, so we all get together quite often. So it's pretty easy to get to know everyone. And like I said, there's a great group of guys. Everyone's really good people there, so it makes it a lot of fun. And yeah, obviously having knowing a lot of the guys beforehand is a lot easier.
What sort of, I guess, was working so well for that Norfolk team? Obviously, it's a pretty strong team again this year in terms of the ECHL, but what was sort of working so well that helped you get the results that you were looking for?
I mean, just the commitment and effort level. Those guys work hard day in, day out. They put in a lot of effort, and that makes me want to work harder for them during the games. And seeing guys blocking shots, and if they have to fight, whatever they did that they need to do and did their job, it just makes me want to work that much harder for them.
On the opposite side of things, how excited are you for Thomas Milic? Obviously, as a guy you spent a little bit of time with as well here with training camp, but just for him to get that opportunity potentially to play in his first National League game, what can you say about that?
I mean, it's an exciting opportunity whenever you get called up to the NHL. For him, I think it's his first time, so I think just soak it all in, and happy for him. Hope he gets a game or two in, and get some opportunity to play.
And then you yourself, you're also, of course, going to get the opportunity to play here at the American League level with Dom. What are you hoping to show when you do take the crease here for the first time in a Moose sweater?
I just want to play my game, do what I do well on the ice, and just work hard and enjoy it, because this is something watching the Moose play growing up, and finally having the opportunity to put on the Moose logo on my chest. So I'm really excited for that, and just the opportunity to be here and prove that I'm ready to play at this level again.